Wonder why no one's really talking about the Sarofang? It's because it's a piece of crap. I am sorry to tell you. I wanted this weapon to be good so bad. Like, really, really so bad. Look at the references of this weapon, it's amazing. Sadly, there's a couple stuff that really don't favor the weapon. And it's even one of, let's say, a signature weapon, so you might even think that at some point, if the game survives that long, that we're gonna have a prime version of this, and that might be good, might have some good stats. Who knows? Let's remove everything. Bad. Okay. Bad. Why am I saying this is bad? And even the IPS is not the ideal. You're really gonna get a lot of impact procs, even though it might not look like it. You're gonna get. Trust me. Let's talk about the problems with this weapon. Heavy blade. Just being a heavy blade category, in this game there's no really heavy blade because it's really a heavy weapon. There is no guaranteed slash procs anywhere in any combo. Probably there might be on the ground finisher. It might be the only thing, if it even has that has slash. But if these are really not slash, are heavy blades, we're in Warframe. You hit with heavy blades with the dull side and not the blade itself, because yeah, it's really a heavy weapon. There's no heavy blade in this game. So, stat distribution is terrible. I even compared when I made the first look video, but really taking a second look, it's worse. It's worse, even worse. Paracesis, better. Exec, not that. It loses a little bit on some stuff, but it has better stats here. It has a innate element from the progenitor and all that stuff. Dark split sword. When the F would you think this would be better? Of course, I'm saying all this at the current moment. If the weapon gets changed, is a complete different story. But as it sits now, Dark Split Sword on the heavy blade mode is better than this thing. Even has radiation, which is an extra stat for condition overload. The heavy attack deals more damage. And all of that stuff has more status, will help you proc stuff more. It loses on the critical chance, but the disposition is so much better. Ribbons for the Sarofang, not only the disposition sucks, they're going for around 200 plat each. Who is gonna buy those? Not really until a disposition change, of course. Galatine Prime, direct upgrade. Masseteer. What even the F is this weapon? It's Grendel's signature weapon. It's much better. If you use Buzzkill, you're gonna get slash higher, but still it's not gonna be like that good. You're still gonna get a lot of impact procs, but still. Sindo Prime, direct upgrade. Vitrica, direct upgrade. War. Yeah, War is a little bit more complicated due to impact, high impact. But still, look at the stats. They're much better. Xenostar. If you ever want to use it, you could, but still. And the Grand Prime. Like, it's probably better than the old school, let's say the old non-prime version of the weapons, but it's worse than the last heavy blades that have been released in the last couple years, because these are old as F and this is brand new. So if you think about it, it even looks like they kinda made the weapon and forgot to change the weapon's default stats. And this is what a default weapon looks like. I don't know. It kind of looks like, to be honest, there's no explanation. Okay, but the weapon is unique. You're able to use a heavy slam and pull in enemies. Hello? Zaws can do that, and they can be any kind of weapon, pretty much. Not any, okay, not any kind. You get it. They can be a bunch of different weapons. They can be heavy blades. They can be nikanas, rapiers, pole arms, daggers. You know, they can be quite a lot of weapons. And all you need to do is put in a arcane, which is hunt. And on ground slams, even some weapons have built-in ground slam on their combos. And even if you don't want to do that, just jump, hit the floor. Eventually you'll proc it. I don't think I even equipped the freaking stuff. Yeah. See? And they even follow you around, and they're open for finishers. That's just how good hunt is. You can drag enemies around, pretty much. You know? So really, the Sarofang, unfortunately, is terrible. It is a terrible weapon. You can't get to level cap, but look at the amount of juice I had to take just to make that possible. It's really terrible. It is a great idea, but the weapon's just missing a lot. I'm not sure they've released a weapon that's so bad since the Alternox? That sadly is a very cool weapon, but deals crap damage. It's the same situation as the Sarofang. Really. It's cool and stuff, you're able to generate your combo pretty fast, but yeah. You can, I don't know, you can still use this for normal star charts and even steel path, but don't really hope to get some very good stuff for this one. It's not like a high performer. It's a very okay-ish weapon. It will even will probably just shred normal star charts and potentially the start of the steel path. But if you plan on any endurance stuff, it's really bad. I'd really hope that DE would do something for this weapon. Like, it's Varuna's signature weapon. And Varuna was said to be a more melee Warframe. But if your melee Warframe has this as its signature weapon, what? Like, what? What I would do to make this weapon more viable, if you really want to work with the effect of the weapon, remove the costs from the heavy attack completely, and instead, if you still want to keep the use of the combo counter, make it so it increases the heavy slam radius, so you can pull in enemies from further away. That would make the weapon much more interesting. It would give people a true reason to use it, and not just like have the regular range of this weapon type to pull in enemies. It's not really that good. And of course, there's the thing that if you heavy attack, you're just gonna send the enemy flying for like a good amount of time. They nerfed it already? Okay. They probably changed it. Yeah. Remember the video? I've really shown this, like, making the enemy fly for, who knows, maybe almost 20 seconds. It's just crazy. But, yeah. It just gets crazier every time. Yeah, they really should do something for this poor weapon. Such a cool weapon, such bad performance. Really, like, change the effect, make it better. Or maybe if you add the range, maybe allow to just the slam attacks to pull in enemies. It will become just like Hunt, but you'll have the extra, which is gonna be the heavy slam. It's gonna pull in enemies to you and have an increased range, which will be really cool. If they do something like that, you'll really see some different and unique builds coming out of that, just because of that. It is a possibility, not guaranteed, but it is a possibility. Yeah. What do you think about the Sarofang? Leave it in the comments below. Leave it a like. Consider subscribing.